Front Row MMA here at BAMMA 17 with, here you go, Sean, happy birthday, rootin' tootin' Mike Wootten. You know, a three-round war. War perhaps understates it. I think it was more one-way traffic than not. But is that the kind of fight you expected from Peter Ligier?
Yeah, you know, I knew he was going to be tough. He was unbeaten 4-0. But you know, me and my coaches, we put a solid game plan in place. We knew that he was quite wild with his strikes. He liked to lean on his shots a lot. And the first round, you know, he caught me with a really nice right hand behind the ear, and it had my legs going. I think if he'd have put the pressure on a little bit more, he probably could have got a bit further with it. But you know, end of the round, it was a close round. I think I managed to drop him in the first again, and then very end, Jason and Peter Cornerman come in and said, listen, you've got to move your feet a little bit more, throw your shots, don't admire your work and get yourself back out. And as soon as I started doing that, I felt like I was able to land much better shots and throwing the overhand quite well, and I landed a few nice right hands. A little bit of a blur at the moment, but you know, towards the end of the third, you know, I kind of knew I was up, but I felt like he was still a little bit dangerous. I didn't really want to start taking too many big risks. So, because he caught me again with a few shots in close, when he was clinched up, he was throwing his shots, and you know, it was difficult in there with him when he got real tight. But I thought that he was going to try and take me down a lot more than he did. But as soon as we clinched up first, he threw the right leg kick into the single leg clinch. As soon as I was able to defend his first few, I kind of thought to myself, you know, if you can't get me down, then I think I'm definitely going to be able to, you know, dominate this fight, use my range a little bit better.
You know, again, getting cage time as well is never a bad thing, although you're probably sore after 50 minutes, I have no doubt. You know, how quickly do you want turnaround on this? You know, keep this streak going? Yeah,
definitely, for sure. I wouldn't mind getting back in there again, but Christmas is around the corner. I've had, you know, fought on BAMMA 16 September, now this one. You know, they've been two great experiences fighting on the promotion. You know, I'm not going to rush into my next one so much. You know, I haven't really had much learning time over the last 6 months. We've been back-to-back fight camp, just working on strategies and things like that. So, you know, take a couple of weeks off, put a bit of weight back on, then, you know, get back learning and then see what comes next. I'm not putting my name to any shows just yet.
You say get back to learning. Where do you want to see your skill set develop? Are you talking about like mixing everything together?
Sure, yeah. You know, there's no, you know, incorporate some new cool stuff as well when there's no pressure to perform. But you know, a lot of it is going to be just sharpening the tools, trying to add to your arsenal. You know, the things that you saw tonight, I've been working on for a long time with my coaches in the gym. But you know, you always, as a fighter, you know, you're the caliber opponent gets better, you've got to make sure you get better as well. So yeah, definitely just making sure that I'm adding to my arsenal all the time, improving my skill set, and then going from there.
You know, other than the win, and it may be too soon to ask this question, but other than the win, because we know you're going to appreciate that, what are you taking away from this performance? What are you most proud of?
I'm proud of being able to keep my head under pressure. He caught me with a nice right hand, and I felt like early on in the first, you know, we was having a little bit more success with me up against the cage and things like that. You know, I'd learned a few things. I've worked a lot on my hands this fight, and I kind of when I was letting my hands go a little bit, I realised actually he's expecting me to throw my hands, start landing my kicks a little bit more. The leg kicks were coming into play, keeping it in range with push kicks and things like that. So you take a lot out of these longer fights. It won't be until I look back and watch it all that I'm going to see, you know, go, oh God, I could have done this, or we should have done that, but you know, I'm pleased with my performance. I'm gutted and I wasn't able to put him away, but he was really tough. I hit him a few times and I thought to myself, this is it, he's gone, and then he just get back and just grab me. Oh God, you bastard, you know what I mean? But he was a tough guy, and you know, he done great in there, and you know, he's only had 4 fights. I think he's gonna, you know, he's gonna keep improving, keep adding to his arsenal as well.
You say 4 fights, but you know, you're not long in the tooth yourself. 9-0 now. You know, that's still at the genesis.
Yeah, definitely. I'm still not crazy experienced, you know, and I just want to make sure that every fight I have, I'm getting better and I'm improving my skill set and putting smiles on everyone's faces that are coming to watch me, and you know, it means a lot. Everyone coming down and support.
You'd be making the BAMMA faithful happy. Two great performances, and BAMMA seem to be growing from strength to strength.
Yeah,
behind a performance like that, there's got to be people you want to say thank you to, sponsors you want to shout out, please.
Definitely, you know, just thanks to everyone that's come down from the MMA Academy, friends, family, girlfriend, everyone that's come down and supported me. A special thanks to all my coaches as well, Jason and Peter Davis, first and foremost, my main coaches at the MMA Academy. Guys like Jay Owen and Aaron AB, who've, you know, helped me throughout the camp as well. John AB as well, who's helped me with a lot of like my structure of my training, a lot more than my nutrition and things like that. Also, you know, any of my training partners, boxing coaches, Paula McSteven from the Red Triangle, Peter Angel, my strength and conditioning coach, and all of my sponsors, the guys from the Salad Bowl, Tally Travel, Fighting Demons, Lexani guys, M&T Pallets, Ultimate Strength and Conditioning as well. You know, all those guys that have put a lot of faith and support in me from the word go. So thank you all very much.
I wish I had half as many sponsors. Rootin' Tootin', there you go, Sean. I've done it one more time. Mike Wootten, thank you so much for your time. Pleasure watching you work, and we look forward to seeing you fight on BAMMA again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.